What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Onyxcoin today, XCN. Hit that like button, you guys. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it. I do believe that we are back on for the downside. Yes, back on for the downside. And it wasn't this price action that convinced me of that. It was this price action. Oh, let me refresh this page. Very bullish, very optimistic this morning, but man, the day did not close the way that we were looking forward to. Right, we came back down, we closed here. Not that this is enough to condemn Bitcoin, but if we look at this on a 4-hour basis, you rejected your overbought zone. I mean, man, I just made a whole video about Bitcoin. I'm not going to talk too much about it, but everything about this says it wants to take a break right now. It needs to cool off. We're not at an area at a point where we're ready to move up just yet. And being the weekend, I'm assuming we're going to run with that bearish momentum to the downside, shake some people out. I'm expecting a rough weekend, a kind of rough weekend if we're being honest. So buckle up, you guys. By no means have I sold any of my XCN for my like long-term positions, right? All of my largest bag is still XCN. I don't have any desire to sell it. And the reason why is because I can make all the downside predictions that I want, and they can come true or they cannot come true. Either way, the price is still going to go higher. It's worth it to sit on it. And I mean, overall, we're net profits. So that's really all that matters. I mean, but here being at 1.7 cents right now, 4-hour time frame is down about 2.9% just to start off the day. That's not too significant. But the reason why I was referencing Bitcoin here is that was kind of the main protagonist. Is that the right word? That was the main thing that was keeping me from thinking that we'd go to the downside, right? If Bitcoin's moving up to finish out the week, if it's moving up over the weekend, potentially that would look bullish. Everything that we did, though, as far as finishing out the week and setting us up for the weekend, is bearish for Bitcoin. Therefore, if Bitcoin's going to drop, and I think that it will drop. In fact, this is the amount that I think it'll drop. I should have gone over this in my Bitcoin video. I think it's going to drop down to 88K. I do think that we are going to drop down to 88K. That's about a 10% drop, just under that, right? If we're going to drop about 8% or so, no offense to XCN or any of the other altcoins, you don't stand a chance, man. If this thing's going to drop 8%, you're going to drop 16%. If it's going to drop 8%, you're going to drop 20%. You know what I mean? So prices below 1.5 cents right now are essentially as good as guaranteed, I guess. I don't know. And I mean, all we have to do is get there. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor. The reason why I'm not selling my whole bag of XCN, the reason why I hold most of my wealth in XCN actually at the moment, I shouldn't say most, but it's the largest portion of my portfolio, right? It's not most of my wealth technically. Most of it's outside of XCN and other things technically, but it is the largest single point of focus as far as like wealth goes for me. I don't know if that makes sense, right? All I'm saying is if we had a big pie, XCN makes up the biggest piece, but the rest of the pie is bigger than that one piece. Does that make sense? Is that better for you? 1.7 cents now. Looking like we want to go lower. That's for damn sure. Let's look at the 1-hour time frame here. 1 hour is building volume as we're breaking lower. Yeah, guys, it's not looking good. The volume is building, and we've noticed that over the past couple days now. It is building as we're going down. That's not encouraging. The 1 hour sucks, man. The 4-hour RSI, it's actually worse than the 1 hour, to be completely fair. And generally speaking, whenever you get these weak readings, just like getting into the overbought zone, once you get these weak readings, it often persists. It's not once you get oversold that it's time to buy, right? Like if you bought as soon as you got oversold here, let's just see. I imagine you missed a good drop. Yeah, look at that, right? I mean, you could have bought if you bought right here when you got oversold. Cool, you got oversold, you got out of it. That's nice, but you dropped overall in like the next day and a half, 19% more, and then overall more than that, right? So even once the drop is over, you still have to figure yourself out, move sideways before you're ready to move higher. So I do think that this, unfortunately for us, could set us up for. And some people might be wondering, what does this mean? You're saying all these bad things. Is crypto dead? No. Calm down. That's not what this video is. Crypto is very fine. The bull market is still in effect. We're expecting massive returns by the end of this month. Over the coming weeks, it's going to be glorious. It's all good. It's all gravy, baby. You know it's fine. But what I don't like about this is that it could mean, you know, short term over the next couple of days, the next few days, that we move down and then we recover fast, or there's a solid chance that it means that this ascension, the next move up for crypto, might be put off for another week. It might genuinely be put off for another week. I could see that about a week from now we're sitting at the base of whatever drop is coming our way. We're looking productive. We're looking like we want to move up, but we haven't moved up yet, right? It might be a week. So I'm just kind of sitting on my hands right now. I made a video recently. It's loading right now, but I sold all my cookie, not at an ideal price, man. I had the opportunity to sell above 20 cents, and I could have, I should have, I would have, but I didn't have enough. I had more evidence going to the upside than I did to the downside up until recently. So I sold out of that. I'm just and I'm still holding, just like XCN. I'm still holding. It's just I sold out of my trading positions. I've got cash on the side, and I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for this weekend to resolve itself. I'm waiting to see what the price does over the next couple of days. I do think that we're going to go down. So waiting, sitting on my hands, and again, none of this is me saying sell here. Right, it's definitely not for XCN. It's not a good time to sell. Right, I sold cookie, but if we look at this on a 4-hour basis, we're at the top consolidation phase of this overall move. Like we're right up here. I'm okay with that. XCN, we're at the bottom of this overall consolidation phase, right at the top here. It's a good profit taking area if you sold down here. Don't get me wrong, but I think with what we have left, the amount of downside that we have left. Don't get me wrong. I wouldn't want to sit on something and lose 15% or more. I wouldn't want that for myself. But the downside risk is just completely eclipsed by the upside potential, right? What I'd really not want to do is sell here in anticipation of this move. That move never comes, and then it just rips without me. So that's why I'm holding XCN. That's why I don't advocate anybody sell. If you were to sell, you should have done it already. But we thought we were going to go higher, man. What can I say? We thought they were going to go higher. And we will in time, just not right now, and that's okay. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor. I very much believe that Onyxcoin is on a path right now. Even if that path takes you lower for the time being, it is on a path that will take you to this high and above this high, above 5 cents, and inevitably to prices that are above 20 cents, 26 cents, even 30 cents by the end of June, if not early July, okay? I don't really have anything else that I want to say. Just a little flip-flop for you on the day here. 12 hours later, earlier today I was very bullish, very optimistic. The day was looking good. Bitcoin was looking fierce. And then every hour after that, it's just been actually not literally the exact opposite of what we wanted to see. So absolutely, we're in the bearish times right now. I expect the next couple of days, if not the next week, to be bearish. That doesn't mean that we're just going to drop in a straight line all the way down for the coming week, but just more so that we've got some rough waters ahead. So just keep your head up, pay attention to that, right? Not financial advice, not a financial advisor, but I think that it's not a good time to sell. It's a good time to wait and buy more. I'm definitely going to be buying some XCN once we're below 1.5 cents. I look to get into that. In fact, I'd rather get into XCN than get back into cookie with my trading bag. But I oftentimes split up the trading bag. Right now, my whole trading bag is just in cash, but we'll see. Anyways, I got nothing else for you guys. I hope this video makes sense. If it does, hit the like button. If it doesn't, subscribe if you want to see more content like this. I'll see you on the next one. Take it easy. Bye-bye.